I'm Derek.
I'm Gregory.
Come join us on our adventures on
D&G Explorers. Jelly jelly.
Hello, Explorers. Where did that cough come from?
Explorer.
That sounded like a smoker's cough or something like that.
How is everybody doing?
Happy autumn.
Happy fall, all. I can't say y'all because that's what Nurse Nancy said, so I don't want to copy her. Happy fall, all. Okay, there you go.
It's that time of the year where the weather starts to change. The leaves change color.
It gets
It's
cooled
colder,
down.
yes. So
It's been getting cooled down, actually.
the mornings are a lot colder. It's been in the mid or the lower 80s for us, which is good. I mean, I know that for the East Coast, it's probably hot, but when our lows are in the 50s, I don't think we've gone down to the 40s yet, but that's still a huge, huge gap. But
it'll be getting lower.
September 27th, everyone. Happy September 27th. Yeah, they're making some comments about the birthday. My birthday is going to be...
Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday.
It's this Friday, the 29th. And I didn't even realize it until...
Happy early birthday. The birthday boy.
Didn't realize it that, hey, it's like right before our show. But Greg, why don't we welcome everyone that's come in to join us tonight?
And we only have, what, 8, 9, 30, 3 more days of September before it's October.
Yep.
Which is on Sunday. Woohoo! We got Anthony Simone. You're not gonna do the check thing or all that?
Oh, sorry. Jim, for more sunshine, please. Take it away. I failed. Jeez.
It's time for a chat check. Brought to you by More Sunshine, Please. By Menon.
That is so funny. I just thought of that one, and that was the one that you put up. I didn't even know you were using that.
I just realized that they usually say it's too loud, so hopefully I turned it down low enough in time.
We have Mary Ellen Dillon. We have Angela Nemechek. Jamie Wilhite. Why do I sound like I'm whispering? We have Sir Getty of the Beaches is here. Welcome back from your awesome trip with the family.
A lot of time with the family. That's awesome to see.
Waypoint Explorers is here. More sunshine, please. Season's greetings, Jim and Dilly Dilly. Pepper Tree Villa is here.
They are stealth. Pepper Tree Villa, if you guys aren't aware, they have tons of trees that they put up. I think they said
they're unpacking 30, them still.
Yeah, I think they have 30 and a half trees this year.
How could you have half a tree?
Well, one's on the wall, they said. So yeah, they do this amazing thing every single year, and we haven't mentioned it, but hopefully we are invited this year to come join you, as Greg is chasing the cats for some unknown reason.
Because they were trying to eat the plants.
Oh. The flowers.
Unknown reason. We have, where are we at? Tony G, 1975. We have Cheryl One Deck Down, Nick Tors, and Movie Mania Nick. Welcome.
Did you say hi to Angela?
I did.
Oh, welcome.
And we were not trying to invite ourselves, just to let you know that.
We just haven't talked about it. Last year, did you get COVID last year?
Yes, I did.
Greg got COVID last year. He had COVID twice last year because we
I did have it. Yes, I had it twice. Wow.
Vegas, and then for Thanksgiving, which poor Greg.
I don't want it again. Third time's a charm. Knock on wood. You've only had it once.
But I think this is my favorite time of the year because it's still a little bit warm, but
I like when it gets cooler.
Yeah, and it means we have a long time period before all the hot weather comes back to us, which is usually beginning of June. So I'm looking forward to that.
Orange Cone Vlog. Welcome. I was trying to beat you to it, and I knew you were going to do that.
But we
people are saying happy birthday. Movie Mania Nick saying happy birthday.
We're going to talk about, we didn't go live last week because I was in Reno. And then the next day on Thursday, I had surgery for 2 surgeries. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about all things pumpkin spice and some of the things that we love.
Pumpkin spice makes everything nice.
We're going to talk about my upcoming birthday weekend, what we're going to do, which I'm really excited about. We also, this probably sounds really funny, but Pepper Tree Villa, they always talk about, and they have a segment on it, what's new at Trader Joe's.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We
went to Trader Joe's
for the first time together.
Yes.
And I think I have only been
first
one
time for me ever.
Before.
I've never set foot in a Trader Joe's that I remember.
We'll talk about our experience with that, but we will have I'll have a tiny little bit of a dilly-dilly.
Oh yeah, that's what I bought at Trader Joe's.
It's a pumpkin spice cream liqueur.
I also bought, and I've eaten like more than half the bag, pumpkin spice pumpkin seeds. And I will just tell you, once you start eating those suckers, you can't stop. Like, you got to pull yourself away from that bag. They're so good. Derek's had some, but he's not.
Had one little part of it.
He's not obsessed with them like I am. I can just
I'm
eat
also
them.
Watching a lot of what I'm
Well,
eating.
these aren't bad. These are only 150 calories. That's not bad at all.
Waypoint says, do they have any pumpkin spice items left after you went? We actually did really good, but we'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later.
I love
Orange
pumpkin
Cone
spice.
Vlog says they got a big announcement coming up. Now I know there's been talk about cruises. If you want to share it here, Orange Cone, or when you're going to announce it and when people can find out, drop that in. So
share it whenever you want.
Yes, we'll be happy to do that from you. And then we're going to talk a little bit about
Party on the Sea.
Welcome, Eric.
Welcome.
We're going to talk a little about what we've done to get ready for this cruise. It is a Halloween themed cruise.
Which is not much of anything, really. We haven't even
I've
packed.
done a lot more than you, but
Hmm.
some of the preparations that we've bought stuff in order getting ready for
Oh,
this.
well, I had my 2 cents and feedback in it before you bought it, so there you go.
Yeah, and Gary's going on a cruise in 9 more days.
Yes, and then he's going on a cruise with us. Yay!
Yes, he'll be on our cruise with us. In fact, almost everyone in here is going to be on that cruise because Mary Ellen Dillon, you got Angela, you have Sir Gary, Eric from Party on the Sea, Cheryl One Deck Down, and I'm not sure who else is on
Lots
here.
of
that
other
was on it.
people
Yeah,
that
there's gonna
aren't
be
here.
there's like 2 groups that are kind of going. It's like 120 people, around 120 people, which are going to be going on this non-group group cruise. So excited about that. But Greg, why don't we break it away with, let's try this pumpkin spice.
Is it cold?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
you
fine.
can't drink that warm?
Yes, you can.
That's nasty.
So I'm going to give you more.
No, I don't. No, that's good. That's good. Thank you. I like it cold. If it's warm, that's gonna be gross.
You normally have these shots warm. You don't have them
No,
cold.
you chill that liqueur.
All right. So Greg, there you go. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Pumpkin
At
spice
least I
season.
chill it. Smell that.
Oh, Tony. Yes, sorry. Tony's cruising.
Yeah. Sorry. How could you forget about Tony?
That's really good.
That is very good. It would be even better if it were chilled.
Yes. Yes.
Jamie Wilhite, welcome. I don't know if I said
I
welcome.
think you did. Yes. Yeah.
Well, welcome
Jamie won't be
again.
going. Yes. So a little bit about my surgery, and looking at it like in retrospective, kind of what my doctor allowed. So last Thursday, so I went to Reno on Tuesday and Wednesday, which again I was traveling home, which is why we didn't go live last Wednesday.
Break out your snacks, everybody. It's story time.
I did, happy to say, I came home about $400 richer. Yay! I'm gonna apply that to this Carnival cruise.
I was so happy
Yes.
for him.
There's a game I love. If you guys are familiar with gambling, there's a game called the Firehouse Brigade.
Yes.
It's an old game that
It's a
is
fun
very
game.
hard to find, but
Yep.
they're basically these hound
We
dogs,
found it.
and they have hoses. And when we started playing, like in 2010, it was there. And then it's just a very fun game.
And we have a PayPal when you have a chance.
Thank you. We'll check
Thank you,
that
Gary.
after the story. Thank you. So I found it, and I won like 3 times on it, but I won in other games. We stayed at the Nugget in Reno, and it was very friendly with me, so I was happy about that. But
I didn't get to go to Reno.
No,
I've never been to
was
Reno, but I'll go at some. We'll go together at some point.
it was a work function, so all the store managers from our district, there's 16 of us in our district, we went to go there. So we had a good time. And then on my surgery, Greg, I will tell you, Greg has been awesome through this whole thing and has really helped me on everything that I needed. So thank you so much, Greg. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
My
But
pleasure. Of course.
so my surgery was, I have an umbilical hernia, and also my gallbladder had a large mass in it, they said, and it had to be removed.
Yep.
So the good news is that when I was talking to the doctor, he said, I think I'm just going to put sutures in instead of a mesh for your hernia, because I think he was concerned that if there was any infection going on from the gallbladder, that it would attack the mesh. So he put sutures in, like stitches, and I'm actually glad he did that. But the thing that kind of surprises me, he said I could go back whenever I wanted to work. I went back to work Monday, so my surgery was Thursday.
You were still feeling it.
Yeah, and I'm doing every day. I am getting better. I had intense pain in my shoulders, and a lot of people said, "Oh yeah, you'll probably get pain in your shoulders."
Yeah.
Intense. I can't tell you
You said it
how
felt like a knife being stuck.
it was. It took your breath away as how intense that pain was, and it's all from the CO2 gas they fill up with your body cavity, so they can maneuver around and operate and do what they need to do.
Takes a while to come out, let me tell you.
Yeah. And then my doctor for 4 weeks put me on light duty up to 30 pounds. There is no way in heck I'm even thinking about lifting up to 30 pounds.
I told you not even maybe 10 pounds.
Yeah, I think the heaviest thing I lifted was 12 pounds, and I didn't stretch. So I'm not stretching. Like I said, I'm at work, and
with your legs.
halfway through my shifts, I'm tired at work, but the more I do it, the quicker I'm going to recover, and I'll get back really quick, and I should be good.
You are supposed to move around and walk around as much as you can. The doctor told me on the phone. He said get him moving around as much as he can, because that's the only way to get the CO2 out of your body. And he did say that your stone was very big.
Oh my gosh,
What?
Gary, thank you so much. We have a super PayPal.
Oh my gosh.
It says happy
Gary.
birthday to one of the 2 people I treasure the most. So Gary,
well, thank you so much. Well, happy birthday to you. It's your birthday.
Yes.
And that's yours.
Well, we will be spending that on our cruise.
Thank you very, very much. And we owe you a jiggy.
Well, I already promised him that I'm going to be buying him one of those fish bowls. Fish lips.
Fish lips.
I'm going to be buying him a fish bowl.
And you can drink it all yourself. It's all yours.
Going back to the surgery, when I came back from our cruise on the NCL Encore in May, about the middle of May we came back, I was about 177 pounds. I'm now down to 149, and that is because I went to a low-fat diet. And I'm still kind of hesitant. It's kind of funny. I asked the doctor, I said, what should I be eating? And he goes, you can have soup for the first few days, get your body used to it. That was it. I said, okay. It was nothing too heavy, nothing greasy. And then I said, I'm going on a cruise in a month. I'm going to have any issues? He goes, no, you should be okay. I said, well, they have a roller coaster on there. Can I ride the roller coaster? He goes, yeah, no worries. So he didn't give me medication. He gave me Tylenol. So I don't know if it's something to do that they're weaning people away from doing something stronger. I'll be honest, I really didn't need anything stronger. The only thing I needed was for the CO2 gas and the sharp pains that I had in it. So I'm actually been fine, and I'll take like Tylenol at night, and that's it. But Scott McNeil, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. So yeah, the recovery's going good. It's technically hasn't been even a full week yet, and I feel I'm actually doing really well with no gallbladder, which I actually feel sad. I feel like I've had something taken away from me. I was thinking about that last night. I feel like I've done something wrong, that I've had my gallbladder removed because I didn't eat quite the way. And it's been better for me because I was in April, my family doctor over the last few years, he said I've been getting higher from pre-diabetic. And then when they did the glucose test for this surgery, I was normal. So if there's anything good coming out of it, me changing to a low-fat diet has drastically made me more healthy. So that's something that I am going to continue. So some good news always when you might not think there's always good news.
And you got the new titanium iPhone 15 Plus.
Yay.
I did not want to upgrade. We've tended to stick with the positive numbers, not the odd numbers. So like 12, 14s. So I have the 14 Plus right now. That's what Derek did have. He has to send his back to get his credit towards the new one. But I'll wait because it wasn't enough change for me to validate getting a new phone right now. Sorry. And we owe Gary a jiggy.
Yes, I'll do my best to.
Yes, no, I know. Don't do anything too crazy.
Okay, so Orange Cone said, come to my stream Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time for announcement. It will be iconic.
Oh,
Iconic.
Sounds like icon.
That sounds pretty fun. Yeah, I know a lot of people are talking about that, and it's
Yeah.
expensive.
We looked at it and it was pricey.
Jamie said the Nugget in Reno was her mom's favorite casino.
Oh.
I would say that I think there's two towers. I think we were on the non-smoking side because when we got out of our tower and we walked past the front desk, you could start smelling smoke. So there's a Starbucks on that side, and then you go into the casinos. You could definitely smell a strong smoke as you walked into that area. But overall, it was a very nice hotel. And then she also wants us to take a picture with Mary Ellen Dillon. Jamie does, so she can we can send it to her.
Awesome.
So we will definitely make sure we do that.
Let's do a Jakey for
sorry.
Gary.
Okay, do we want to do the?
Just
make sure I do the right one. Oh, there it is. Okay.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like whoa. I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it.
Thank you so much,
Gary.
Much
You're
love.
right.
Yes, I'm
okay.
Kidding. Kevin Sparrow, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you coming here tonight. So, other things, Greg. Okay, so let's kind of going on with what our.
So we like fall stuff and pumpkin spice things.
I think we should probably do that next.
Okay.
So, I've been good for a very long time. I broke down. And do you guys have crumble cookies in your areas? And they make it so easy. They're open till like midnight.
Oh my God! There goes the diet.
Yeah. Well, I show them the cookie cutter that they have. You can buy these from them, and it makes it a little bit easier. Well, you have to lift it up.
I am. I'm just showing.
There you go. Perfect. You can
it
cut
makes it in fours.
Yes, to make it a little bit less sinful. But there's 4 different kinds. There's chocolate chip. You won't be able to do it. There's
let's see.
I don't think you can. There's one, I forgot what they call it. It's a boy.
There we go.
You can't see it. You're not tilted high enough.
There we go. There they are. They can see them.
So one is called Brookie, which is a half chocolate chip and then half dark chocolate.
These are all warm.
And then they're
all warm and gooey.
The reason why cheesecake. So this will be the first sweet thing I've had since my surgery.
Is it this?
Oh, there's chocolate chip, and then there's the Brookie, which is a combination of the white one. So
white like a robot.
There you go. So if you can use the cutter on it, I'm only going to have 1/4 on it. I don't want to have a whole lot on it. But Mary Ellen heard of them, but I've never seen a location. Yeah, they're growing more and more.
So you take the cookie and you put it right in the middle.
But they're open till like midnight. What cookie place is staying open at midnight to tempt you to do it?
There you go. 4 little pieces.
I might just have 1 bite because I don't want a whole lot in there. So let me see what's the smallest one. You did a really good job. So all right.
Thank you.
Let me just have. I'll just do a bite. I would just want one.
Oh, sure. Make me eat most of it.
You're good. I should have bought a double-decker half-sheet size chocolate chip cookie with buttercream in the mobile Sam's. I got to be good, but that sounds amazing. Traveling Gilberts. Who the heck are the Gilberts? Welcome in. Crumble cookies. Yep, I guess apparently they know of them. Jamie, I overbought pumpkin spice products last year, so I still have some.
Are they still good though?
Why not? Ben, thank you so much. Welcome in, Ben, and the other half of Peppetree Villa. The brownie bites from Sam's are kryptonic. We do have a Sam's Club here, but we've never gone to a Sam's Club because you have to have membership, right, to get in there. Oh my gosh. So we've never gone into. We do have Costco that we've gone into. Apparently so.
Save some for whales, I know.
Oh, he said it's closed and they can't get any. How sad. But yeah. But Greg, why do you like this season so much?
Do I have to say any more? I mean, it's Halloween time. It's been Halloween in this house since the beginning of September.
Yeah.
Ain't no lie.
Greg was decorating. He goes, "Is it too early to put it up?" I said, "Hey, if you're happy about it, go ahead and do it. We're not going to really enjoy it as we get closer to Halloween because we'll be on the cruise."
No, we're still gonna enjoy it. We're just gonna be gone for 1 week, and then we'll have Halloween week. So, yeah, we're enjoying it.
And
We've
then
been watching spooky stuff and everything.
Well, he has.
Well, you've been watching some too.
But what other? I mean, like, what do you like about this year? Or this year? What do you like about this season? Horrible timing for sure. I'll say what I like about it. I just like I said, it's the change of the season, and we know it's going to be a long time for the colder weather since it gets very hot here in the summer. But I just like just the childhood memories of it's football season. Buffalo Bills are playing the Miami Dolphins this week in Buffalo.
Woohoo! Squish the fish!
And it's a football season. Growing up, I played football several years. I think I played organized football 7 years. I played on a team. So just this time of year, just the excitement of doing the sports like that. It's just a great time of the year for me. And now officially, we have I doubt we're going to get any more 100 degrees weather.
I don't think so. People are getting rain. It's like we need to get some rain over here. It was pretty breezy today. I won't say windy, but it was breezy. Speaking of that, I can just feel the breeze right now. Like Derek said, like the changing of the season, the colors, the Halloween decorations. We went. I mean, we always go all out for our Halloween decorations, but we've added some more additions this year. I've kind of toned back on some things and added in more of other things, just to make it more nicer and elegant looking, in certain areas and fun and things like that. So you could tell I'm the one that does the decorating for Halloween. So Derek helped a little bit, and then come the holidays. Well, holidays in my mind starts with Halloween. So come close to Christmas time, we go all out with that too. But dressing up, and then if you get to do a Halloween cruise, this is our second year in a row that we're doing a Halloween themed cruise. Yeah. Last year we were on the Carnival Radiance with Angela Nemechek, and we were there on the day of Halloween.
Yeah,
we were sailing.
And Carnival does know how to do a fun Halloween cruise.
This year we're doing it a week before, but it's still a Halloween cruise.
Yeah.
Just not the day of, but that's fine. We're still going to have an awesome time. We can't wait.
Pepper Tree or Ben was saying you do have to have a membership, and Waypoint says depending on where you're at, it might vary by state. You can buy prescriptions and alcohol without a membership.
I know that's Ronnie. Ronnie, sure, if you're into that kind of thing and you want to dress up for Halloween and do that kind of thing, then more power to you.
PSV Odyssey. Paul, welcome, and thank you for joining us. We're still in the mid-90s every day for the foreseeable future.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. I am so gled I don't live in Louisiana.
Oh, I was going to say, oh, yeah, it's humid down there. No, thank you. Sorry.
Except dressing up like role-playing. Is that what you're
that's what I was saying. I was like, if they want to do that, more power to them.
So Scott McNeil, I think, is doing... Scott, are you doing the Boo Cruise? Is that the one that you're going on? Which I think is right after
the Boo
ours.
or the Booze Cruise?
The Boo Cruise. I'm pretty sure that's what
it's going to be a Booze Cruise too, I'm sure.
Yeah. I hear the Traveling Gilbert spot a body jock for his costume.
Oh my!
I don't even want to know.
You know what that is.
We have decided what we're going to wear, but we're not going to tell anyone.
Why are you talking like a robot
I have
at
no
times?
idea.
We have
Does not
decided what we are
compute.
going to what or where, but we are not going to tell.
Yes. So we have. So Greg, did you show what other things that you bought? We haven't even tried those.
No,
Well,
I'm not going to open it all right now.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice coated caramel from Target, if in case you're wondering where you can
Oh
get
yeah, you
that
did
at.
get that. I thought you got that from Trader Joe's.
They're its favorite day. And then we got apple caramels pieces. I haven't had an actual caramel apple in a long, long time.
It's been a long, long time.
But we usually have gotten them at Disneyland, and we asked them to like slice them up for us in 4/4, so it's easier to bite into because you have all the candy and stuff on them as well. They have the ones that are coated in red. I think isn't that cinnamon, or it's not cinnamon. I think it's just candy, is what they put over it.
I'm not sure what that
But
is.
they have the ones like with marshmallows, M&Ms, chocolate. I mean, you're biting into stuff before you even get to the apple. If you're lucky to get to the apple.
So Jamie lives in Tucson. She said it was 104 yesterday. I haven't checked today.
Scott
crazy.
Scott McNeil does not like those apparently. Poison? What's poison? Pumpkin spice? That's not poison. Are you bringing the apple caramels on the
I was
cruise?
thinking that we'll bring some of this on with us.
Angela, I don't know. We'll have to see.
But yeah, so
the red apple coating, they don't like that.
Oh,
Waypoint.
So we're excited about going. Or this time of year, it's the beginning of our favorite. We kind of figure over the next few weeks because we're looking at our show times. We're going to go live next week on the 11th, or also the 18th, which will be our Halloween show.
Yep. And then that's
it. And then we're actually going to try to go live on the ship.
But that's our normal show before the cruise.
Yeah, it won't be
the last show of October from here anyway.
And it won't be a Halloween show. It'll just be a show talking
on
about
the cruise.
how the crew has gone on so far. So we're going to be looking for it. That's the plans. I'm going to get the internet package so we can go. We have the social media package that we're going to get. But all right, just going to some of the things that we talked about. Okay, so like we said, my birthday is coming up on Friday, so we won't say how old this old little man is.
Oh yeah, you're not an old little man.
I'm at that age that when you
don't even look your age.
Suddenly you might have been 6 foot at one time, and now you're like 4'7".
You were never 6 foot. Who are you kidding? Unless you're wearing stilettos or something.
So, and now I think I'm like 4'7".
Oh yes, 4'7".
So, definitely my age is getting up there, so we won't go into to that. But I don't know. I'm gonna probably show my age because, but I know everyone knows this song. We are going to go down to our friends in Bakersfield to the Kern County Fair.
Yep.
And we are going to see a band which, growing up,
from the 80s,
one of my favorite
70s
bands.
80s.
They're a female band called
Sister Sledge.
So they have that song "We Are a Family."
And Lust and Music.
In Me. Yeah, I don't know if many people know that.
You
song
said that song earlier, and it was stuck in my head. I'm a Lust and Music. Got in a trap.
I think everyone knows
no turning back.
We Are Family. They play that everywhere, so it's not easy to miss that one. But they've had a lot of good songs, a lot of good hits. Like I said, I followed them in the late 70s, early 80s, and I've always enjoyed them. So it's one of those things where there's 4 sisters in Sister Sledge. One of them unfortunately passed away. The lead singer, Kathy Sledge, she doesn't do anything with singing with the band anymore. There's another singer called Kim. She's not part of the band. The only one of the original 4 singers is Debbie Sledge, and I always thought she was a backup singer, so it's going to be interesting to see how they perform. But she's on, it's a family affair, so there are other Sledges that are part of the family. So it's kind of like the next generations of the Sledge family, which are going to be doing that. But I always think it's cool to see like I was telling Greg, there's bands that I want to see perform before it's too late. Sister Sledge are one of them. We saw the Beach Boys last year here at our Madera
Well,
fair. Still
what
Mike
was
Wilson.
still left of them?
Yeah,
Yes.
but it was still good, and they rocked it.
Yep.
They did an awesome job. But Elton John was another
That was
band
awesome.
performer we wanted to see. I saw, and I always laugh. I saw Donnie and Marie in Las Vegas with my mom,
I didn't see them,
and
but
I would
you said
tell
it was
you
good.
that was one of the best shows I saw in Vegas. You could tell they knew what they were doing. Their craft as an entertainer
They've been performing since they were kids.
phenomenal. We came out of that. I was like, I cannot believe that's probably my second favorite concert after or show after La Rev, that the show at the Wynn, the water show.
It's not there anymore.
No,
but
it's not there. But they do have another one that's
don't
coming
they
out.
sing, I'm a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll? Are they the ones that sing that?
Possibly, I'm not
Oh.
sure. But we did have some comments in here. Angela says Hobbit.
Traveling Gilbert's, well, Ronnie said, don't worry, or something like, what did he say? He said, we're the same age, Derek, don't be ashamed. He's not ashamed. He doesn't even look his age.
Yeah.
He looks the same to me.
I'll be turning 56. Waypoint says he won't say. Let's say his birth certificate is written in Roman numerals.
Wow. Traveling, Ronnie says, take a small pretzel snap, the little square ones, put a caramel on top, put in a hot oven just to make it soft 1 minute, then pull the out and top with a little piece of apple. You will love them. Well, first off, how hot should the oven be to be in there for 1 minute? And then Gary was like, you're kidding, right? And he said no.
So Traveling Gilbert said, take a small pretzel, snap the little square ones, put a caramel on top, put in a hot. Is that what you just read?
Yes.
Put it in a hot oven to make.
I just read that.
Sorry, I thought you read the other one from them.
Yes, they did, Gregory. I don't know what you're talking about, Gary. Yes, they did what? If you were able to see Elvis, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, do you know how many people would love to see him, and unfortunately they can't?
We moved,
but the movie was really good.
If I remember right, we moved my family from England in '77, and I believe he passed away shortly after we got here. I think he passed away, and we came in August. I don't remember him passing away when we were in England. I think it was here when he did it.
Well, they say that he really didn't, but you never know.
Yeah, but just like for the bands that I grew up with, I still want to see Depeche Mode, even though there's only two of the members left. I still want to see Pet Shop Boys.
Oh, they did say that. Donnie Marie.
It was okay. Mm-hmm. OMD,
yes.
which is Orchestral Maneuvers
Pet
in
Shop
the Dark.
Boys, I would like to see. OMD would be nice.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga would be nice.
Well, that's like the newer music, but I'm talking about the electronic 80s that I grew up with.
Adele, I would love to see, but she's really expensive.
Yes, Waypoint. OMD is touring there. I believe it's either coming out with their another greatest hits album.
Depeche Mode would be good.
Or it might be just a new album they're coming out with. But I saw they were in November. They were in Anaheim at the what's that? It's a bar kind of club that bands, not Hard Rock Cafe. It's another one, kind of like a jazzy name to it. They used to have it at downtown Dizney, but they closed it.
Oh.
And then they have one.
Blue.
Oh yeah, Blue. House of Blues.
Yes,
House of Blues. Yeah, they're performing there. Yeah. So
I thought they got rid of all the House of Blues.
Oh, I didn't know Mary Ellen. I knew Donnie was touring. I didn't realize Marie was still touring. It's a shame that they're not.
I thought she left or stopped with him anyway.
So Gary, OMD, that's an acronym for the band, which is called Orchestrals Maneuvers in the Dark.
Yep. Are we moving around?
They're more of that song Pretty in Pink. If You Leave, was that in Pretty in Pink? If you leave, don't leave.
I know what you're talking about, that song, but I've never seen that movie.
I believe it was in the movie Pretty in Pink.
I would like to see it. I know it's an 80s movie I have not seen.
Yeah, they were really popular in the day, but they were always kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Experimental keyboard band. They were like one of the pioneers, and then they became really popular, and they turned into like a pop electronic band. And there's like two main writers of them, and one of them kind of like revolted because he didn't want to do that music anymore, and he left them, so that just left the lead singer to do it. And then they're back together, and they've done a two or three albums, and they have more of an experimental yet popish kind of sound. So they're a different band for sure, but I do like them. Ray still does some. A friend of mine produced her last album. That is very cool.
Another, changing the subject, sorry. Another thing I love about this time of year is all the spooky shows and movies that come out that you don't normally watch year round. Some people do, but I like to save them more for this time of year, especially the ones that are meant for this time of year. But there are some new ones that have come out and are coming out in the theater. We did just watch a new one on Hulu called No One Will Save You. If you have Hulu, that is a must-watch movie. Turn the lights down low, crank up the volume, and just watch it.
It was kind of weird, though.
The sound effects and everything, it's creepy. But the third act, yes, I will agree, it does change the movie up a lot, but the director is trying to convey a message.
Which I had no idea
I watched a review on the movie, and I would like to watch it again just so I can get more of what was happening. But I kind of got the gist of it, and the ending was a little weird, but the whole movie itself was very good. Actually, it was an original movie.
It was good. Gary was asking about
Angela.
About Donnie getting voted off The Masked Singer. I don't think we've watched The Masked Singer a whole lot ourselves.
I would like to watch it. Angela, you and I are going to have words later. I can't believe you. How could you not like Hocus Pocus? I can't with you right now. I'm sorry.
Ben saw Captain and Tennille.
Awesome.
Yes. Didn't they sing Love Will Keep Us Together? Is that the one?
Love will keep us together.
I think that was them, wasn't it? If I remember right. Donnie and David Cassidy, all these 70s stars there.
I was looking, I know we're going like back and forth with subjects. I was looking at the 31 Days of Halloween on Freeform, and I kid you not, Hocus Pocus is playing at least 30 times, if not more, on Freeform. That's like their flagship Halloween show that they put out, that they play over and over and over and over again. There is a sequel, but you have to watch that on Disney Plus.
So Ben also said Muskrat Love. I'm gonna have to try to listen to that. I'm sure I've heard of it. Ronnie's never saw Hocus Pocus, and Teresa just dropped her spoon.
Oh my
when
gosh!
I said that.
Teresa, you need to tape him to the chair and make him watch that movie and the sequel if you have Disney Plus. That is like a staple Halloween movie. That and A Nightmare Before Christmas, which they both came out the same year, almost around the same time. So perfect Halloween shows, movies.
Gary's sister Jeanette said that they loved Bobby Sherman. I know a lot of these names of the singers. I'd have to hear the song to know who they were, but that's exciting. Speaking of
old singers, I like Petula Clark. I don't know if you heard of her, but she's not around anymore, unfortunately, but she had a really distinct voice back then. So
I know I've heard the name too.
You've heard her songs before.
Yeah. He's also never watched Field of Dreams. I think I've watched it one time. To be true.
To be true?
Yeah.
You've seen Field of Dreams.
Yes.
That's the one, If We Build It, They Will Come.
Yes. Yeah.
Where Kevin Costner's character mows out his whole field and this cornfield and turns it into a baseball stadium, and everybody thought he was crazy.
And now to this day, there's actually a field out there that that shows that. See,
I
Angela,
think that was the filming location.
Angela loves Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't.
I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I have books on it, and I also bought the manga comic book, which is a sequel to the movie. It's all about Zero. and it's actually like 4 volumes, and they're thick volumes, and you could buy them one comic book at a time, but I got them as the book, and I had to do some researching to find them all. But inside of the books, you actually it gives you on the pages pictures of the different covers of each individual comic. So you still get the covers, but you just have the story in different volumes. And I have the sequel, The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Pumpkin Queen, which is about Sally, that just came out last year that I got to read. So I got a lot of Halloween stuff to read. What?
Ronnie said to Gary, "Why would I watch the sequel if I haven't even watched the first one yet?"
Of what?
Of Hocus Pocus.
Well, no, you got to watch the first one first before you watch the sequel.
And then Gary said they should have mowed down the cornfield that he went into this past weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I probably agree with that. It's Cruisin' Karen. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
We actually have gone to the haunted cornfields and mazes and stuff in the past. We didn't go last year. We probably won't go this year.
No.
We got a lot going on, but
yeah, I don't want to chance it with my surgery.
Yeah, but when we did go, we always have a lot of fun. I would like to do like the Universal Studios horror nights. That would be fun.
Yeah, we have yet to do that. I'm surprised we have never done that.
Those are pretty intense.
We haven't done the Oogie Boogie one at Disneyland either, or the one
that's like if you want to pay
in Disney World,
pay like an arm and a leg or a mortgage payment.
Yeah, but that's definitely on our list to do it. So we're about 13 minutes away. So some of the things that we're doing in preparation for our cruise.
Ronnie, you need to watch both of them. Teresa's gonna make you.
They're not like phenomenal movies, but they're fun movies.
I think the original Hocus Pocus encompasses Halloween perfectly.
Yeah.
The trick-or-treating part, the ambiance, the feeling, everything, dressing up, the witches running amok, like they say in the movie.
And then it's the Marshall.
It's a charming movie.
The Marshall's brother and
Gary
sister,
Marshall and Penny Marshall
that were playing husband and wife.
Yes, and they were brother and sister in real life, and they're playing husband and wife. A little awkward, but okay.
Hey, you never know. But so, like Greg said, we haven't packed yet.
Ben did the Halloween haunt at Knott's Berry Farm 30 years ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I know they have some of that still going on.
They do a really good one there too. I forgot about that. We've never done that either.
I've done the Six Flags Magic Mountain one. That was pretty cool. That's when not Cyclone. Oh my God. Colossus, when the original one was there backwards. And it went backwards. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. It's even better now though with the way
Twisted
they did it.
Colossus. Oh my gosh, that was like crazy.
Intense rush.
It was fun.
So Greg did all the washing that we're going to need, and now since our weather's
I
changed,
just did all the washing in general.
But since
to get everything out of the garage.
Since our weather is changing, we're not going to need the warmer weather clothing because we're going to be wearing heavier clothing stuff. So it's a chance for us at least to organize what we're going to take. I've been looking at the toiletries to make sure we have everything that we have for that. And then just a couple of other things. I don't know if you guys do this. I know by the end of the cruise I won't need this, but I went online.
You never know.
And there's these cards that they have, and they tell you where things are on the. Well, it'll make us go blurry, so I don't want to go too close to it. But it tells you where everything is. So, for example, if you're looking for complimentary dining, they have like the Big Chicken. It tells you it's on 16 Ave.
That's a restaurant. It's not actually a big chicken walking around a cruise ship.
From Shaquille O'Neal's restaurant. If you're looking for bars, say you want to go to the Red Frog Tiki Bar, that's on deck 16 and 17 mid. If you're looking for maybe the fitness center, it tells you it's 6 Forge. So I did get some extra one of these in case some people wanted to that aren't familiar with the ship.
You don't owe anything, Gary. We're giving him.
Yeah. I bought 10 of them, no matter what. I think 5 of them or 6 are being spoken for, so I'll have like 4 left over. But it's it's Gary will say it's not a mega ship, but it's still a very large ship that I'm unfamiliar with the design on it. So I like to use cards like this. Um, Cheryl, I got this from it was called Pixie something. If you want one of these cards, because I believe you're on that cruise. I'll be more than happy to give you one of them.
Waypoint, I don't know what you mean. It's complimentary dining when they tell you how nice you look and you put a question mark.
I mean, they're giving you a compliment.
But he put a question mark. So I don't know.
He's being facetious.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so have you guys ever done something like this?
Cheryl said yes, 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 she would like one.
Perfect. We will get one for you for sure. We've done this on some other cruises. We'll probably do this when we do our group cruise on the Norwegian Joy for our next September cruise.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably do this too, just to kind of help get you situated on where things are. And
it's
small enough to put in your lanyard little thing.
It's a nice souvenir too. I mean, they'll have the things on the walls that you can look, the electronic things, but then you can also have your little wallet.
Yeah, Mary Ellen Dillon says we'll learn our way around quickly, and then Ronnie says they'll just they'll just ask us where everything is when we're on the cruise. Another thing we had talked about this.
Wait, who will say that?
That's what Ronnie said. They'll just ask us.
Well, we'll just tell him, you should have got your handy dandy pocket thing right here.
I still have to
we'll be happy to help you, Ronnie.
I still have to do I made the photo, but I call this the Sue Heck binder from the show The Middle. And she went to Disney World one time.
That's our souvenir that we made.
Binder, yeah. So I actually created one for the celebration, but I have to get it printed. But this has all travel information that I have, and this is just a good this is the one that we did last year for Halloween. This is just a good reminder of like little knickknacks, what we did on the trip.
Put that back in.
I will.
I don't know what it was.
But I have to print that up and put together the one for this year's cruise. It's got like the booking summary, so when we go there, if they have any questions with it, I'll have that quickly accessible.
The ship maps are on the Hub app too.
Oh,
yeah, they are. It's just nice to have a little card too.
I'll probably be filming.
Oh yeah, these are our well, you can post them too if you want. These are our magnets that we're putting up on our door, even though some of them are kind of Disney looking, so we have our names on them. And then we have these as well. So you'll know where to find our cabin. Our names are up on the door. This is all Halloween, so Boo Crew. That's pretty cool. Derek showed me them before he ordered them, so I approved. D&G Explorers Halloween Cruise, so that's pretty cool. And Happy Halloween D&G Explorer. So it's like a ship with a pumpkin on the front. That's in a haunted house. That's really awesome. I like that. And Spooky Booze Cruise. So yeah, we'll be a little we'll be festive on our door.
I'm going to Jamie, I have it. Greg, can you put that?
Mary Ellen Dill, I know you were being nice.
Can you put that in there? That's the name of the website. Can you put that in there? Because it's harder for me to do it.
PixieDustedStitches.com.
I looked at Carnival Celebration deck locator, and that's what came up. But
I wasn't saying anything bad about it to Mary Ellen Dillon.
So we do have a couple of other ones, but we just thought it would be a little bit. We wanted to do something more generic, so that it wasn't specifically listed as Carnival. So the only thing is, I wish they were bigger than what these are. These are pretty small, but that just means we can put more on there. So I did read, someone was saying, I don't know if it was on a NCL or Carnival.
So there's the website we ordered from.
Someone said that they had their magnets stolen from the door, and then
We never had that, but we have our
No.
names on most of them anyway.
And then they got him retrieved. So apparently they found the person who did it. I guess he put it on their door, and the person who took it wanted to go to them and apologize, and Carnival said no, because who knows what would have happened. They didn't want a fight to break out. But the people were saying at least it was nice enough for the person to confess that he did it and was willing to apologize. But
Did
they
he give
understood
them back?
he gave him back. He didn't apologize and not give him back.
Oh, I didn't hear. If I saw our stuff on someone else's door, I'd be like, nope, that's ours. Take
Yeah.
it down and bring it back to our door.
Yeah, but I thought that was
And we usually
cool.
put a sticker on the back with our info on it somewhere, so we also know it's ours. So where if they try to take it off, it would probably like rip on there or something. So we would still know it's ours.
Angela, I will be happy to print you one, and you don't have to worry about what you asked for. So you're good. I'll take care of you on it.
Yeah, we've never had that issue with
No.
cruising.
But it is
so-
kind of funny. There was a lot of people that were arguing, like saying that it's a fire hazard and that you shouldn't be putting magnets on the door. And there's like a lot
How
of
is a-
pros on it.
How's a what?
There's like a lot of people that are for it, saying that it helps
Mag-
you find where your door is.
But magnets aren't flammable.
Yeah, I think we're kind of blurry, like I didn't want us to be. But it's interesting just the conversations of what people say. Do you guys decorate your doors? I will say it's helpful, and I can't tell you like when
And it's fun.
we're like sometimes Greg and I will be talking, or like I'll be filming, and I'll walk right by the room, and Greg was saying, "What are you doing?" You just walked right by the room, but having that point of reference kind of helps where you're at. So I'm all for having those in there.
We said hi to Party on the Seas. They've been
Yeah,
here.
Eric. Yep.
Oh, I don't know why Gary said finally you showed up. They've been here, Gary. I don't
Cheryl
know.
said she makes a binder too.
Awesome.
Did we answer all? Because we're coming up to the top of the hour. We have the ship show coming up next.
Well, even when we have magnets, Derek has still almost walked by, or he has walked by our door before. I'm like, we're over here. So, yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah, I would tell you the lady who did this, the cards, I got it within like 3-4 days. So I got it super quick. But I'm gonna have extra ones. So if anyone else, Cheryl said she had wanted one. So if anyone else wants one, I will be happy to give them for it to you. Just let me know.
So next week is our first show of October. So it's going to be Halloween full force. We'll be talking about different Halloween things and stuff, and they'll just be fun shows all of October. Not like our other shows aren't fun. I'm just saying, we hope they're fun for all of you.
So Mary says that she doesn't decorate. And I don't know if you remember the conversation about the Gilberts was saying he was going to go knock on people's door in the middle of the night. He says, how else are we going to find you in the middle of the night?
Oh, wow.
But that's already the hour, Greg.
Well,
Can
first
you
of
believe
all,
it?
you're going to have to know what floor we're on. So I guess you'll be going up and down every floor there, Ronnie. Get your exercise. Get those steps in.
We never talked about Trader Joe's, so we'll have to save that for next time. Our exciting visit to Trader Joe's.
Ronnie knows I'm just giving him a bad time.
Ronnie's sassy. He's him and Mary Ellen are like going at it. But
now
we can't wait to meet all you guys that are going to be on the cruise. It's going to be so much fun.
Thank you for joining our show tonight too.
I think I'm going to be overwhelmed. I think just from everyone that's going to be there. I'm going to be on sensory. Did I say Trader Joe's?
Yes.
Or did I say Tahoe Joe's?
Oh, Trader Joe's. You might have said Tahoe Joe's. We always get the Joe's mixed up,
Tahoe Joe's a restaurant, and I always say
which we love.
But I think I'm going to be on sensory overload on this. So if I'm like,
wow, that's a little spastic looking.
I hope not. You don't understand why.
You're gonna look at a kid in a candy store. Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Waypoint says you might need to restock before it next time. But thank you so much,
everybody. Thank you.
I don't think we missed anyone, but Gary, thank you so much for
thank you so much.
PayPal.
Yes.
Everyone have a safe night. We will see you next week. And
First show of October, spooky season.
spooky. I'm Derek.
I'm Gregory.
If you forget our names, it's okay because I'm a little explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started.
Have a great night, everyone.
Dilly dilly.